Lightning opportunities arise. Inside the studio, the coffees are brewing. That booty's serving, ain't no time for a snooze. He's pumping caffeine, fueling the fall strings. Sipping on Joe, creating the flow. From the beats to the games, it's all in his game scoping. Snackable games and addictive battle passes, that's the way it goes. Booty bouncing from the studio, trash finger in tow. Making quality suck, but Phil says it's a go. Game Pass got my back, it's alright or die. Even with trash finger, I'ma touch the sky. Oh yeah, booty bounce, trash finger quality. Ooh yeah, Game Pass got my back, don't you see? Booty bounce, trash finger quality. Oh yeah, Phil says it's okay, it's all for the Game Pass league. My friend, time for a new trend. Social media's clear, switch to PlayStation gear. Status online no more, console crash to the floor. Join the other side, PlayStation's where we ride. Xbox is cooking, my friend, time for a new trend. Social media's clear, switch to PlayStation gear.
Yes, I would like to have a refund.
Flying. Tweets and posts ain't lying. Gamer hearts are crying, but New Horizons trying.
No! We suck again!
Stuck on loading screen, no gameplay scene. Promised it would be great, guess it's too late. Xbox is cooked, my friend, time for a new trend. Social media's clear, switch to PlayStation gear. Status online no more, console crash to the floor. Join the other side, PlayStation's where we ride. And get the memes flying, tweets and posts ain't lying. Gamer hearts are crying, but New Horizons trying.
It's in the name. It's the Xbox.
About console is it's your highest value gamer. It's your person who plays the most, they buy the most. But the thing that's also important is that customer gaming.
Tweets and posting lying. Gamer hearts are crying, but New Horizons trying.
Yo, what's up, grinders? How you doing out there? It's Friday. How's everybody doing? It is a Friday. That's right. When we all play, everyone wins. That's right, Nassim. We all played it. We're all playing your stuff. Yo, how's everybody doing, man? Wild week. Wild week. Hope everybody had a good week, man, and getting ready for the weekend. So let's just say testing 1, 2. Can you hear me? Mic check. Coming on in here. Hit that like button as you're coming on in here, grinders. Let me make sure I got the chat up. We are going to be talking craziness already, man. The fallout of that Halo news that we talked about earlier this week. And then Battle of the Media is going on there. What's up, Nassim? How you doing, man? How you doing, Ryan? The Weeb Sheriff. So I'm waiting for this thing to download. Hey, I updated all, man, it's still downloading. I updated the Golden Grinders, the Ultimate Grinders. We got a couple new Ultimate Grinders in here. We did more. Now, a lot of the Golden Grinders, especially on the side of the first list, Maniolas, 3 Mile Island, Twisted Sin, Will, Anthony Dixon have become Platinum Grinders. So we're moving you guys over. So I just did that right before the show. It's still downloading the video. And then we have a couple of people right on the cusp, like Josh, Thrifty. Another month or so, they'll be over Platinum Grinders. And then we have a whole section of new Golden Grinders that moved over, that have been here over a year. It's crazy. Listen, I appreciate everything. It's awesome, man. I'm going into this thing. I couldn't believe how many people we got in here in the Gaming Grindhouse. We have over 200 members. We're trying to hit that 250 to get that new emoji. But, man, many of y'all said it's about damn time. Oh, man. That's right. Manny O's has been checking on me. Goddamn auditor. He's auditing that shit. He's like, yo, Manny O's was like, I was supposed to be able to Platinum grind about 4 months ago. What the hell's going on there? Thank you. I appreciate your patience, Manny O's. I appreciate your patience. I got to get to it. But you know what's crazy? I went to it, man. And I went there. And then we had a couple new members, too, of the Ultimate Grinders. So everybody who has memberships, if you want Ultimate Grinders, man, you're getting that music day one. And some special perks there, too. Awesome music here. El Nini knows. He's been rocking that jams. But appreciate all the Ultimate Grinders, and yo, we are moving. I know, Manios. I know. I'm doing my job. I know I failed you. Half measures. True Virgil, you're still over there. He stays over there. But we're moving people over. Lord Hog says skip. Skip it. But no, definitely had to update it. It's been crazy. There's been so much going on, dude. It's a lot of people. I'm gonna need an assistant. It's incredible. It's a lot of management here, but you know what? It's worth it because, you know, you guys support me and I got to do everything I can to show you my appreciation. So putting the graphics together, the charts, the music, hey, that's all do that. I know. So, yeah, and that's the other thing, too. And Nassim brought up about the Pro. True original nuts right there. Oh, Lord Hog says, let's go Yankees. Oh, man, yo, I'm hoping. Lord Hog, I know you're going to be upset, but I'm a Mets fan. So, like, I want to see Mets versus Yankees. I want to go, man. I want it to go. That's what I want. Mets versus Yankees. Let's do it again. Subway Series rematch. I want it now. So, Log Hawk, shout out to you, man. But either way, New York winning, that's good for me. I don't care. I want New York to win. Even the Giants beating Seattle is a wild surprise. And the New York Rangers, baby. Let's go, Rangers. Beating Pittsburgh. I love it. New York doing well. Good teams. Sports in the house. So you log, I know, look, it's been horrible, Mets fans. Please, I mean, it's like it's a goddamn eclipse. It's like every 10 years the Mets go do a playoff run. Please, I don't even watch it. Screw the Yankees, go Mets. You know, yo, it's crazy. It's like it's a goddamn eclipse there with the Mets. Like craziness. Let's go Giants. That's right, baby. Yo, Daniel Jones that throws out on the curb and he's like doing stuff now. Craziness. I don't know, man. I still don't like D-Ball, whatever his name, the coach of the Giants. I don't like him. But yeah, hey, craziness. So let's start with the story, right? So let everybody, share, hit the like button as you're coming on in there. Harlem, Lucci, Ice Queen Gaming, El Nini's coming on in there. David, what's up? Maniolas, Fabrizzle's in here. Who else we got here? We got Killer X. We got Ryan. We got your boy in the house. Well, Diablo Docmata. What's up? Michael Meridian in the house. Kyle's here. Cosmic Hero. What's up, man? Yo, I caught you guys on the show on Thrifty Show, man. That was an awesome show. Awesome podcast. Shout out to Thrifty. and Cosmic was on there, a bunch of other people. So you know what, guys? I want to do something here on this channel too. We're gonna get together. I'm gonna get you guys that started a channel. You guys started, and that's the other thing. Maybe if you started a YouTube channel, you want to get into this thing. Maybe we'll get you on this show. You could talk about it. Share your channel, what you want to do. So when you're starting up a channel, hit me up. Maybe we'll get you here on the Gaming Grindhouse, get you to grind some gears and talk about your channel. The grind is there. So we'll get you on that thing. What's up, AK? How you doing? How you doing? What if I do help? Yeah, Thrifty, you got here just in time, man. Just in time, Thrifty. Thrifty, you should be playing Metaphor. What's going on here? All I've been seeing is Thrifty talking about Metaphor. He's like, it's coming. He's like this all week.
25.
It's coming.
25.
It's coming.
That's Thrifty. He's like, I gotta go to work.
25.
It's coming.
Thrifty wants that Metaphor. Because Thrifty is a guy from Metaphor, made me go friggin' get Metaphor. So I got it. I'm gonna play it. Again, I only play a little bit of Persona games, but it looked cool. So what's up, Weezid? How you doing, man? He's at work. I know, Thrifty. You put the tweet out saying I'm at work and I saw the thing download. I know he's all hyped up. He hates this. Exactly. Well, hopefully, Thrifty, I get you through your day. I won't play Metaphor until you play it first, so I don't torture you with that.
Whatever your name is,
there you go.
Get ready for the big surprise.
What's up, Killer?
25.
It's coming.
He's here. Welcome to the Grindhouse, Killer. Welcome. That's right. And the subscribers, too. We're on our way to 3K. We're crawling there, Grinders. We're getting there. Maybe by the end of the year. Holy crap. But it's coming.
25.
It's coming. It's coming. Our good friend over there on the Grinds board says it's coming. It's coming. So we'll get there when we get there. But hey, anything you like it, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And we're going. So, oh shit. Zero says it's almost 1 a.m. here. Oh man, 30. Lower the volume. I won't scream too much. But so talk about on the 10th, right? On the 10th, yesterday, the PlayStation was it yesterday? Was it the 10th or was it the 9th? I thought it was the 9th. They went to they allowed the pre-orders to begin. I think it was the 9th. Because it wasn't Joe, I can't believe this week flew by. I don't know what the hell's going on. So Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was Wednesday, they had the pre-orders were opened up for the PlayStation 5 Pro, the anniversary edition. And so as you know, my plan was to go into GameStop because I got the credit. As you know, I'm one PlayStation down and I got the credit and I was going to go to GameStop and get my pre-orders. And because I want to use the credit there, I already locked one down with the PlayStation Plus, the PlayStation Network thing, their store. After I thought I was gonna not do that, it was yesterday. Holy crap, with Sue Willie, my goodness, man. Yes, it was a long ass day then. I thought it was a freaking week ago. So it was yesterday. Thank you, Sweet Willie. So I went in, and yeah, tell your story. Devontae says GameStop only had 4. Yeah. So I went in now. GameStop.
Great Circle is
opens up at high noon. High noon they opened up. I thought they opened up at 11. They weren't there. So I went, did my shopping. I went over to the thing. I walked in around like 12:15, 12:30. Walked in. I was like, yeah, I want to pre-order the Pro. Guy's like, yeah, we have about 5 of them. I think he said he had 5. I was like, holy crap. I'm like, well, I'll take one of them. And I put the minimum down, $50. I put down on there because I got this walking around this friggin' this card, this GameStop credit card. There's all credit on it. I have all my PlayStation. I even had some controllers on there. So I have like, $500 or something on this card. So I'm like, of GameStop credit. And I'm not buying it on goddamn plushies and friggin' Funko Pops. I'm like, I need to get some. And I don't buy real games from there. I don't buy used games. So like, I'm like, this is going there. So I was able to get it. Now, cross my fingers that they don't overdo. But I couldn't believe how, like, they only had a few. But you got to think, like, the thing is $700. Like, they're not going to be stocking these things like 25, 40 of them in the back room or something like that. Like, they're not going to have that kind of liability of having this real expensive console sitting back there overstock. So I guess they're only doing 4 or 5, man. It's like, yeah, I heard some people said 6, but I got it. There was a couple other guys in there. They were getting the PlayStation 2K5 bundle. They were getting that. And that was about it. And then I think another person came in right after me, and they pre-ordered the Pro. So it was like the 2. And then I left. I'm not sticking around and like stalking out the place. I'm done. I did my thing. I got 2 on pre-order. So probably, most likely, as we're getting closer, may cancel the PlayStation 1 that I have on direct. But then we'll see if
you're my #1 customer.
If GameStop will rise. Now he said, and I was like, well, when does it come out? And he goes, oh yeah, it comes out on the 7th. I'm like, okay, well, I come here on the 7th and get it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And he had some sheet in front of him. So I'm like, okay, we'll see. We will see. Shout out to JB Loco with the 2. He goes, I hate y'all playing Silent Hill 2 and Metaphor. Oh man, he's not gonna like me then. Thank you, JP Loco. Yo, Silent Hill 2 is the bomb. If you missed my stream, man, last night, I was screaming like a
Great circle is
yo, those things. Those friggin' monsters, I don't know what the hell they are. But them crawling underneath, when they move around and crawl on the floor, I don't like it. I don't like spiders. I don't like things moving around like that. Cracking at my ankles and all that. I don't like this. That I don't like. They'll freak me out, that movement and all that other stuff. But I was going pretty wild in there. But I had the surround sound on, the sound and atmosphere in Silent Hill 2. Bloobers, I am so surprised. This is from the Bloober team that had quality oversight and quality splits. We need Herman Holtz, quality splits in the chat.
You're my #1 customer.
My goodness. The atmosphere, the graphics, the voice acting. It's really good in Silent Hill 2, man. They really did a good job on it. It was fun. There was definitely, I was yelling. There was one part, again, I don't know what it is. Maybe because I turned off all the lights and I had the friggin' headphones on and it was blasting. And the problem that I had was the directional audio was surround, like when you hear those things, it just comes out from everywhere. So what was messing me up was like I thought it was behind me, and meanwhile it was like in front of me or on the ground. Like, so like I literally like fell back in my chair, jumping like, yo, like I wasn't like that. That's kind of cool. I screamed, but I fell back because I thought it was coming from that side, and then it was over there, and it would just like slice me. So that was the problem that I had.
Customer.
And I don't know if that's just the way my audio was set up, but the way they do it was like it just consumes you, it surrounds you. So you don't really pinpoint like, oh, they're right there in the right-hand corner. Let me go get them. They just, the music amps up, and then here comes just your 2x4, and you just hear them around you, and you're like, okay, it's behind me, and then they come out of the fog and it's like over there. Or, yo, bad 3D audio. Oh, shit, yo, it's messed up 3D audio. It's just, I don't know. But it was messing me up. So a lot of times it caught me off guard where I thought they were coming from a certain direction, but they weren't there. And the one, when they come from underneath the car, oh, shit, when I'm trying to break a window and they come from underneath the car like a spider thing, yeah, that wasn't good times. Not good times there. And then in the hotel room, the apartment building, oh, man, that was some creep. The environments, listen, Grinded. The environments in Silent Hill 2 are like, I'm telling you, it reminds me of the storytelling with the environment for like Last of Us, those kind of things. Like it looks like living real stuff that something went down. And I remember them talking about how the environments and all that other stuff tell a story, and they have done such a great job in the detail in the environment. I'll just share some of the thing. I'm not gonna yeah, not that. But just when I get to the town, where's the part of the town? Yeah, like just the walls and the ground and the details and just everything is just so immersive. It's crazy. Oh yeah, this is I think I screamed here. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, when I went into the whole, let's see. Let's see if we do some Grindadamas here. I think I crawled. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. What the fuck? Dude, y'all. I didn't know what happened. What, I hit my head or something? Oh, it fell down. Yo, that's the sound. It was not good. But I tell you, they did such a good job on the atmosphere in this game, dude. It is pretty crazy. But yeah, enjoying this. It is so awesome. Let me get to this, some of these super chats here. Shout out to everybody coming on in here. Hit that like buttons. SN Kev, what's up, man? The $2. He goes, what up, Jez? I'm happy I pre-ordered the Pro. There you go, man. SN Kev got the Pro coming his way. Yes, man. Yes. And what I'm glad about too is, like, you know, it was pretty uneventful for both times. The Sony, I think the problem was with the website opening up was the 30th anniversary edition, because a lot of people wanted those, and GameStop was releasing them like every hour, and they were releasing like every hour, like a bunch of them, and just the regular PlayStation anniversary editions. Then the Pro ones, forget about it. Those things were impossible to find. But yeah, like that's what caused a lot of the ruckus. But like just getting a Pro, it was pretty unveiled. I walked in, I was like, I want a Pro, man. And that was it. But I don't know if that lasted, if you went in there at 6, 7 o'clock at night, if they'll still be there. They only got 5 of them at GameStop. Twisted Sin member for 28 months. There he is. Golden Grinders, a platinum grinder there. He goes, awesome to hear you got a Pro. Thank God Amazon came in clutch since Best Buy screwed me. Bring on the 7th. There you go. Nice. You say you went with Amazon. Yeah. Yeah, because Best Buy had them in stock, but then they were saying like, you know, a very sought after product may not be in stock. JP Logo with the 2 because my copy of Silent Hill 2 and Metaphor don't arrive till Monday. Oh man, poor JP Logo. Not even before the weekend. I'm sorry, man. Sorry to hear that. Concord. Who's Concord? Yo, may come back as a free-to-play game, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, even the insides. Look at the inside. And I was looking at the ray tracing. Dude, the ray tracing in here and the reflections. The music's great. You know, the music's incredible. Come get me! Oh, man, I don't want to hear myself as I'm talking to myself. But the reflections, the lighting, like when you walk into these interiors and you see this lighting bouncing off the wood floor and bouncing off the items, like it was really awesome. There you go. Andy just did a grindhouse right there. He canceled his Pro on direct and ordered in store and GameStop. Yeah, that's my plan probably. And I got to play a Metaphor. That's the next thing on there. But yo, Silent Hill 2, incredible game. Definitely get it. I never played the first one fully through. So there. And yeah, I'm playing it on PC because right now I'm one PlayStation down and I'm waiting for the Pro, which I'm missing right now, and I'm excited now. It's gonna give me a little bit of that and like, you know, to want to play it when it comes out, to experience all my games and stuff. You know, so I'm stacking up on some games on PlayStation. I'm buying them on the PlayStation, like on the other end, so that I'm ready when the Pro time comes on that one. But yeah, pretty, you know, not crazy. Trying to pre-order that thing, walked in, got it. So we'll see if GameStop comes through. Because right now I have my direct one and I have my GameStop one on there, and I prefer doing the GameStop so that I could use all that credit that I have, and it doesn't get, you know, and that was my thing. So I'm glad I got my insurance policy, which was the thing. Even though the guy tried to, oh man, yo, there's another story, GameStop. I went in there, the guy's like, okay. He's like, you know, you're a Pro member. And oh, that was the other thing too. You needed to be a Pro member to pre-order it. Oh man.
Where's the lamb
GameStop.
sauce?
Come on, man. I just need it. This is the lamb.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Yo, that's the yelling. They're like, where's the lamb? Where's your Pro membership? Yo, they were like, you had to be a Pro member. They checked if you're a Pro member. He's like, oh, and if you're a Pro member, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man? If you're a Pro member, you get 25%. You could do on the warranty. You want to do a warranty, guarantee on the box. And I'm like, oh no, not like this. And then he kept asking me, he's like, well, you know, with your discount and your $5 credit, you get the warranty. I'm like, no. They're like, well, if you get 10%, oh, you got a $5 coupon. I'm like, no. I must have said no probably about 4 or 5 times. It was like a goddamn telemarketer. What the hell is this? I was like, I thought this was a Silent Hill. I'm like, what the hell is this? Who are these people? What house is that? I thought it was I was like, no. Just give me the console, and I'm out of here. That's right, Kyle. They're trying to give me that John Tar sweet talk. You want to, you want to do that John Tar edition, yo. And by the way, Frogs is good. I talked to Frogs, and yo, everything in the hurricane stuff. So shout out to Frogs. Hopefully everything stayed okay. He wasn't anticipating too much stuff, maybe some power outages, but Frog's doing well. And we'll get him back on here. But yeah, he's been real busy, and I wanted to, check in on him too with the hurricane. So hopefully everybody here too, if the hurricane, I'm sorry if you got affected by it. Hopefully everything's safe and your families are safe and everything like that with the hurricane on there. But yeah, John Tar edition. I don't know what happened to that GameStop down there in Florida, but the John Tar. But the guy was asking 5 different times, and he was trying to swindle it. He was like, you got a coupon. You got 20% off with your pro memberships. It's a good deal today. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm going to take my $50 back. I don't want it. The John Tar. Would you like to pre-order the John Tar edition of God of War? I'm like, you mean the Jotun? John Tar. I didn't even know what the hell the name was. Dude, that's if you don't know about the John Tar edition. That's what Frogs went to go pre-order at his GameStop. He went to go pre-order the God of War, and they had the Jotuntar, the Jotuntar edition. And the guy at GameStop was like, "Would you like to pre-order the John Tar edition of God of War?" And he's like, "Who the hell is John Tar?" You mean the Jotuntar? It's like, oh, the John Tar edition. They would try, I'm expert on Phil Ness. So like, you don't try to, I'm like, I don't need a warranty. And the best is when you buy like a game, they want the warranty. Like, oh, if the dog eats it or the kids put fingerprints on, get that, please. Yeah, warranty, I'm going to come walk it in here. You can't even buy anything at GameStop and return it without looking like a criminal. They won't even take it back. Like, I have a headset from there. That's right. They're trying to upsell Frogs on John Todd. Now they're trying to get me on the warranty. I don't want a warranty. That's it. Put it in the hands of Sony. That's it. I'm dealing no warranties. They must have made a boatload of warranty sales for the Xbox stuff, like with the overheating and all that other stuff, man. I think there were people like swapping them out. They give you a refurbished one. But anyway, I walked out of there, paid my $50. Later, Wizard. But I did that.
You're my #1 customer.
And yeah, so like that was all done. And I got it on lock. So that was my pre-order story there. Not very eventful, just a whole bunch of saying no to warranties on that one. And hopefully everything works out. Knock on wood with the warranties there. SN Kev with the 2. He goes, Jez, do you think the PS Portal gets a mid-refresh with an OLED? Oh, that'd be pretty good. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe next year, something like that. They talk about a Portal with an OLED. I think that would be. That screen is really good though on the Portal, man. That screen looks really good. It's really sharp. Whatever screen they're using, I can't imagine an OLED on there. That would be awesome. But you know what? They came out with a 30th anniversary edition for a Portal, so they already came out with like an anniversary edition. So I wouldn't be surprised they come out with a Portal with an OLED. For $250. Or 200, and they dropped the other one to 150. Who knows? But I think it does. I think it's something that like the fact, and I said this before, like the fact that they did a 30th anniversary version of it shows that the Portal now is a part of their family. This was not like they didn't even do one with the VR2. They didn't even do a VR2 one. They did a Portal one, and they didn't even do a headset either. They didn't do the headset in the 30th anniversary. I would have probably got those. But yeah, I think they could do it mid-gen. I wouldn't put it past them. I think so. On that one. I think so. I think they would. But yeah, Silent Hill, incredible. quality. But yeah, what a great stream that was, man. It was wild. The apartment, but like, yo, oh yeah, I was limping throughout this whole freaking thing. But the interiors, and that's the other thing. No loading screens. You go from outdoor to interior, and just like that, you go in and out. It's really awesome. It's very seamless, very atmospheric, and I am enjoying it. And it looks great. Like, the details that they have is really great in the game. But yeah, I'm eager to see, you know, what and actually, you know, shout out to who's going around, like, you know, with a lot of news and stuff going around. More and more games are being added to the PlayStation Pro list of things. So that's great. And you know that's gonna happen. Come on. Like, I don't think we should be surprised. We know what's gonna happen here. Like, we know in the next couple of years and stuff, they're gonna be games that are built when the pros out there already. They're probably already building them. The game's probably for next year. They're gonna have these pro modes on them. There's gonna be more things going on. There's gonna be better performance in them, better sharpness, maybe more items, maybe more akin to a PC version of a game if it is going on PC. And you're going to get more and more of, you know, hey, this game is running on a pro, you know, and as we see that, we're going to get less and less like, oh, yeah, it's just fighting for its life on the base systems. And yes, forget about it. I don't know where the yes stands in this whole thing. But you know what's going to happen eventually in the next couple of years as people get more acclimated to the pro and the power. The games on the base systems, like S probably, will be like, yo, they're fighting for their life. Right there. And I don't even know where the S falls into this whole thing, because with the Pro coming out, nobody is looking towards Booster and going, Booster Box, what's going to happen? You're already getting blown out right now with the PS5 outperforming, and you're pulling down the X. Like, what's going to happen when the next Pros come out? Unless Microsoft comes out with that portable and that gives added support to the base version because it's a low-powered thing. You know, that's the only thing I could think could save the S, is that if Microsoft comes out with a low-powered portable handheld type thing that kind of embraces the lower end of the market. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Those are going to be expensive, so I don't know where the hell it's going to be. But the power-wise, it may be helping the S, because we got to make a portable version, so the S is there, so why not? But I don't know what third party is going to do. Or you'll just see less and less modes, just like there's lack of performance modes on the S. You're going to see lack of more stuff. And I don't know where they go from it, but nobody seems to be, you know, they went from the Pro not existing to being a ghost to now it's here, and to now it's like nobody wants it, but meanwhile, they were hoping it got delayed. Listen, I don't know what situation that's going to put Microsoft in. Like I said, the Switch coming out, the Switch 2 coming out, it's I don't know. I don't know where they fall. Like, they're going to have to scramble some project name together. Project hold my ass or something like that to do something, because I just don't know. I don't, unless they just open up January next year going, it's all
25.
It's coming.
It's all coming. The gates are open. Like, I don't know, because I don't know how they keep interest into their items, their brand, with a Switch 2 coming and also with a PS5 Pro existing, like, and Sony about to cook now with Death Stranding 2 and Ghost of Yotai, and you know it's just gonna get ramped up from there. You know it. Like, you know, they're coming. It's all coming with, like, Corey, Balrog, Santa Monica, Blue Point. They're all coming. Like, the wave is about to be here. They already just teased at the tip of the iceberg right now with Ghost of Yotai and Death Stranding 2. You got Wolverine in the mist somewhere out there, and I don't know. I seriously don't know where they go with this stuff. Like, to have Sony and Nintendo out there uncontested, and you're trying to sell a $600 2 terabyte stripper glitter box, a white Xbox with no disc. I'm like, you know, for the same price. Meanwhile, they can't even sell it for $350. Yeah, who knows? Manios, member of 30 months. Yes, there he is. Platinum Grinder. He goes, Jez, everybody that played on the PS5 Pro now are playing the games natively without the updates. There are differences already, but nobody's talking about it. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not good. It's going. They could hide it all they want. Like, they could not hype these things all they want. Because you know what's interesting, Manios, to your point. Speaking about the Pro, since we're talking about the Pro and the pre-orders this week, you know, what I think is very funny is the lack of hype for power. Don't you think it's kind of interesting how it was teraflop this and teraflop that, the most powerful Xbox we've ever made, the most powerful console, power, power, power. And now you have something that is the most powerful. And I haven't heard the word power being used at all. It's all like PSSR and upscaling and a little sharper here, pro mode, and everybody is very subdued. I don't know if you realize this, but the whole boasting of power and how this is the most powerful console. So whatever console games, not PC, whatever console games that are coming out are going to be played on the most powerful console in a PS5 Pro. When the PS5 was already outperforming the Series X with lower power. Now this has more power than the PS5, which is already beating the Series X in a lot of games. And we don't hear a lot about what the impact of this console existing is going to be for console games. I don't hear it. That's right. Delta Victor Bravo with the facts. He goes, you hear more about the other P word, price. That's what you hear about. I don't hear power anymore. Like the word of like having the most powerful console, I know stemmed a lot from Microsoft marketing, but the Digital Foundry and talking about the potential of the X, the power and the magnets and the potential, and then they're just kind of like, yeah, this is if you like the Pro and you want to play games better, like you can't, like they're all wishy-washy about it. It's like, where is this boastfulness of this powerful console? Not one word of teraflops at all. Or the potential of what this could mean, especially given the track record of how Sony is able to utilize their console with the PS4 Pro and run Last of Us like that and use the games like Ratchet on the PS5 with ray tracing and all that other stuff. The potential and excitement for the Pro and what Sony's first party
number one customer
will deliver on it should be very, very positive and exciting. Instead, you hear, it's a lot of money. Yeah, but knowing what Sony is able to do with their games on their hardware, having a more powerful, dedicated piece of hardware from them should be exciting to go, oh my God, what is Wolverine going to cook on this? Like, what are these games going to be given their ability to utilize their systems? Just like a Switch 2 should be exciting because, whoa, Nintendo was able to do this with their Switch 1. Just imagine what Nintendo's going to do now with more power on a Switch 2. Like, the fact that those two really utilize their hardware and the console to maximize the potential of optimization for their first-party games. What's up, Damasi? Good morning. That should be the conversation. Where's the potential talk? Because everybody's just showing, this does this right now. But when Xbox had the power, Digital Foundry was going crazy with the One X and the Series. The power, what's going to be? The ray tracing we're going to see and our DNA and Phil's DNA on a chip. But that potential, there's no discussion about it with the Pro. It's like, here are the 60 games. Here's some upscaling. Here you go. And that's about it. So there's nothing else. Meanwhile, it was whining, dining, bullshit, hope and dream plans when Xbox was talking about power. But now the PlayStation has power. No, nobody wants it. Why is this here? All that other horse shit. Very, very interesting. Thank you, Manioles, for that. Kazakiro 250 with the member for 2 months. He goes, what happens when the PS makes a new handheld? Bad enough, Master Chief will be on PlayStation in the next year or so. Xbox is overcooked, and I see no Black Ops 6 hype. Yeah, I saw leaks that Nuketown will be coming to Black Ops 6. I've seen some ads, but it's Call of Duty. The people that are hyped, like Charlie Intel on Twitter, are called, oh, they made this tweak. They fixed this thing. They did this. That's it. Nobody, who's excited? This is the annual Call of Duty every year. Like, this is it. Like, you know, did they show a big campaign trailer? The game comes out in 2 weeks. Is there a campaign? It's like, no, we fixed some shit because last year was so bad. It's going to do par for the course. Call of Duty has done its thing. You know, I haven't, like, the little tweaks here and there. They did the beta. That's about it. But you're right. I don't see tons of, like, oh my God. Like, this Call of Duty really needed to be the kind of Elden Ring of Call of Duty, if you will take that. Like, this Call of Duty needed to be, like, bring back everybody to Call of Duty. Bring it back.
You're my #1 customer.
And it's not. It's just par for the course. They fixed things that they messed up on. That's about it. Yeah, oh, yeah, we're doing the Nuketown and the thing. Oh, yeah, remember this? Remember that? Oh, okay. Remember this? Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you brought back stuff that you took away. Yeah, that's what EA does. But this is not the call to arms. Like, everybody come back to Call of Duty. It's back. Microsoft fixed it. Microsoft made it their own. You know what I thought was funny? Talking about, again, consoles, and it made me think this because when I went to GameStop and I saw the NBA 2K5 bundle, Grandis, where's that Call of Duty Xbox bundle?
I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking ass. Would you like it whole or diced?
Where is it? Sony didn't have to pay a $1 bill to Activision to get a Call of Duty PlayStation bundle. Sometimes they even made a custom console with Call of Duty, as in Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, I think it was. Microsoft spent $80 billion. Where is the Call of Duty Xbox bundle? I was like, wait a second. They own Call of Duty. They've been taken on a ride where Sony was able to. Last year, Sony bundled Call of Duty with the PlayStation. Last year, there was a PlayStation 1. This is the first year that you spent $80 billion. And you don't have an Xbox Call of Duty bundle? Unless I'm missing it, did you see anything? I didn't see a Call of Duty bundle. I saw NBA 2K PlayStation bundle. I'm like, but wait a second. Microsoft owns the biggest game coming out in 2 weeks. There's no Call of Duty bundle. Hell, I'm not even going to ask for a custom console, which they should have done that to celebrate the ownership of Call of Duty. And tell me, oh, the courts won't allow it. Get the courts. Bundling the game? It just shows how stupid. You spent $80 billion and you don't have a bundle. Sony spent GOTS and had a Call of Duty bundle every year because they got the marketing. Where is the Call of Duty bundle? These are the perks of owning it, right? You spent $80 billion.
It's time to compete.
Like,
Xbox, take your
what are we doing?
seat. We're always
What are we doing
and we will always
here?
be beat. Gonna spend more cash, make ourselves complete. Yeah.
It's $80 billion.
We need $80 billion. Gotta make a splash.
What?
To be relevant, we'll go all out.
No bundle.
Led by Phyllis and Booty,
Are they gonna blame Sony? Oh, Sony, they holding it. Money had it. Money had it. You spent $80 billion. You can't throw Call of Duty in a friggin' Xbox console bundle? Where is it? Like, I don't get it. What was it? It was it Modern Warfare 2? Like a PlayStation Call of Duty bundle? I was just in shock. I'm like, how? Yeah, here it is. Like PlayStation 4 had a bundle. A Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2 bundle. PlayStation had bundles with Call of Duty every holiday. Black Ops 3 bundle. A PlayStation 4 Slim bundle. Jesus. What's this? Wait a second. No, I can't believe. No. Yeah, like, see, they have this was the one they were coming in for. Yeah, they were coming in for the Slim digital. $50 off the PS5 Slim with the NBA 2K. I just think, like, oh my God, like, how is there not a Call of Duty bundle? You own it, like, of all years. Like, why wouldn't you? It's just so weird. Yeah, because last year they had a bundle. Yep. See, like, you know, just something like this. I don't get it. I was just thought about it, dude. I don't get it. You spent all that money and you can't even market the game. They were talking about, oh, they can't market in Game Pass. Well, they're doing that. I just don't get it. JP Loco the 2 exists because power only matters if Xbox has it. Oh, damn. And then JP Loco follows up and says $2. Xbox One X lies. All games true. 4K 60. Oh, man. Yo, I even seen Aaron Greenberg hyping up goddamn Halo and friggin' Unreal Engine with that stupid thing. We'll talk about that because that's another disaster. Bundled. Dude, they're ready. Yo, that was last year's bundle. Modern Warfare 3 bundle. Dude, the Black Ops 6. Like, I don't get it. I just can't believe that Xbox does not have a bundle ready to go for Call of Duty. You know, everybody got mad when PlayStation had a bundle with the console, and it's just like, well, like, and that was the thing too. They never even had a bundle for Starfield. Like, they really did not try. This is the thing that I don't understand. I understand when you don't want to move consoles, okay? Like, consoles are not, you want to get PC, you want to get mobile. But when you legit just skip your own console, you just skip it.
Skip. Go percent. Skip. Yeah. But skip. Where you go? Skip. We skip. Simple as that. Skip.
Like, when you just skip it, like, it's almost egregious. It's almost like intentional. And that's so, like, I could understand our focus is not console. It's about PC, where you play your game. That's fine. But, like, how do you miss out on some simple things? You own Starfield, no Starfield bundle. Hell, why didn't you even bundle Starfield with the DLC when the Shit in Space came out? Shit in Space, Starfield Game of the Year, new DLC included bundle. And here's our condom wrap for a friggin' console as well. Nobody bought that shit either. There you go. Throw it all into a bootleg Goodwill box. It's so easy. And you got Call of Duty after $80 billion. Phil Spencer put on a friggin' suit and lied under oath. Where's the condom wrap for Call of Duty? That's right, Play Beyond. Where's the condom for Call of Duty wrap? They stopped at Starfield. They said no more wraps. No more condoms. We're going lambskins. Oh shit. Like, what was next? Like, what's next? I don't get it. It just boggles my mind. Like, this is just like, I understand if you don't, hey, console's not important to us anymore. But Jesus, throw them a friggin' bone. Even the stripper glitter box, throw a Call of Duty in there. You really think that you want people to buy the game? I understand that, but Jesus, like, where's your bundle? You own this shit. There's no marketing deal. Sony didn't have, and that's where I say, like, you know, everybody's like last year, like, well, Microsoft paying $80 billion in Activision, what leverage and what marketing? They can have all the marketing now because Sony don't have it anymore. What marketing? Sony didn't have to spend not even $1. And they were able to bundle into Activision, owning Activision, to get bundled for their stuff. And what that tells me is that somebody's doing their job and Xbox must be the other guy. Like, you're purposefully not doing it. And nobody will call you out and go, what the hell are you doing there? Oh, it's fine. Look at Phil taking pictures. Oh, he's so nice. Oh, there he is. Oh, boy. Take a picture with Phil. There he is. But you're going to say, Phil, Call of Duty comes out in a couple of weeks. Where's your Xbox bundle? Sorry, I missed that on my flight over to Japan while I was trying to take a deuce. I just don't get it. It makes no sense. Because all those years that Sony was marketing Call of Duty, they said Sony money hatting, Sony made a console bundle, took it away from Microsoft. They can't do anything. And then Microsoft spends $80 billion and won't even throw their consoles a bone. Unless they come out with one and they're just waiting. But right now, I didn't see one. Yeah, SpongeBob got, that's right, Thrifty. SpongeBob got a friggin' special console. But Call of Duty, nah, no bundles. I'm talking about just do a box with the game in the box. Or the code for the game in the box. I'm not even talking about custom console. That'll be asking too much. But really, like, what are we, like, seriously? And I thought about that as I was in the GameStop and I was checking out. I was like, oh, look, Sony got a 2K5 bundle. I'm like, oh, that's great. Like, I'm like, oh, shit, Call of Duty comes out. Like, where? Microsoft don't have a bundle. I thought the same thing. I was just like, whoa, wait a second. That made me trigger. Like, when I saw that, I was like, really? They're still learning? To be honest, they're still learning? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. That's why today is, what are we doing here? That's what today is. That's what Fridays have turned into. What the hell are we doing here? No controller? Yeah, boy, right? No controller for Call of Duty? Nothing. Nothing. Like, nothing to celebrate that or try to say Call of Duty is now an Xbox brand. Call of Duty, like, you paid that much money for Call of Duty. Like, that was the argument in courts all last year was for Call of Duty. Tell me you can't do it because the CMA. Yo, get the hell out of here. You can't bundle the game. I'm not even saying give the game away for free. Bundle the game in a bundle. How the hell did Sony do it? Sony didn't have to go into CMA. Then you're a fool then. If all that money you spent and you can't flex your marketing for the game, then you're an idiot. That was a bad investment. And that should be on them because that's stupid. If you spent that amount of money and now everybody's looking at Phil going, Phil, it's a business. Get your money back. And Phil's like, oh, well, because of these deals, I can't market the game. It's like, what? You spent that much money and now we can't market the game? We can't do a bundle? We can't even put a controller out there? No, there was a deal with the CM. Like, who signed this deal? Are you dumbass? Like, imagine if you spent $80 billion for somebody's like, yeah, well, thank you for spending this money, but you can't do anything. Like, how are you supposed to get your money back? Oh, we're just going to do Twitter ads. Twitter ads. Like, you're not pulling people away from PlayStation, but my God, try to move some consoles. Jeez. You own the game. You hate consoles that much that you're like, nope. And on top of that, you're coming out with new versions of your console. The discless one, the glitter, stripper glitter one. But no bundle. Insane. Well, no one else is insane. Is this little bit of news that came out after the game? Well, actually, you know what? Why not? While we're talking about consoles, MPD data came out, but also Christopher Dring. Game sales up 25, European data for September. Game sales up, while we're on the topic of consoles. Why not? Then we'll go to Halo. Game sales up to 20%. Hit that like button, grinders. Over 200 people in here, hit that like. Subscribe if you're new. We're on our way. PS console sales down 17%. Switch up 1.5%. Xbox down 58% because Starfield launched last year. Astrobot sales are 34% higher than Sonic. Listen, I got some news for you. 58% down. Dudes, let me tell you something. That 58%. Wait a second. Hold the friggin' phone. Where did I get it before? Listen to this. The Xbox was down 58%. Last September, it was down 35%. Holy shit.
Xbox no, fill des. Well,
it's down 58%. And then last year when Starfield launched, it was down 35%. What are we doing here? Holy shit. I'm here looking at numbers, and we got numbers in the chat. Stonewall 1892 with 20 VIP.
It's coming.
Holy crap! Thank you so much, Stonewall. Yo, I'm looking at trash numbers, and we got quality numbers in the chat. Holy crap! I just turned my head right, I turned my head left. I'm like, holy shit! Everybody got them. There you go. On our way to 250. Let's go. Thank you, Stonewall with the bomb. He came in with the stone bomb. Delta Victor, Jesus Rumble, Sam, thank you. Say the thank you to Stonewall. Horatio, Knight, SPG, Dynamite, Caesar, Ant Methods, me first, please. Oh, shit. Wild Rat. Hope that's not the Halo Rat. Randy A. Oh, I don't know how to say this. And Oludude Milad Raji. Oh, sorry, I said that wrong. But shout out to Stonewall. Give him a thumbs up, Grindhouse Fireball. Man, he came in with the bomb, stone bombs. But back to the shit numbers over here. They were down 35 and now down 58. 58. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low? They were at a juicy 35% last year with Starfield. Starfield didn't even make their consoles go up. This year, without Starfield, they're down 58%. Oh, how? How? They were down 35. Look at this. They were down 35. And then if you go down, imagine if, look at this. Chris Drink says, imagine if they didn't have Starfield then. Sony was at PlayStation was at 175% last year. And now this year, they went down. They were 175% last year. They went down 17% this year. So PlayStation is down 17% from being over 175 And Microsoft is down 58% after being down 38% the year before with Starfield. We're launching in September. That was their month. Yo. And why shouldn't they do a Call of Duty bundle? And why shouldn't they do a Call of Duty bundle? Holy shit.
Great ass!
They're like,
Move on! Nothing to see here! Please disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
yo, Phil Spencer at a meeting. He's like this.
Like a blind man at an orgy, I was going to have to feel things out.
Still learning. He's still learning. He's like, oh, shit. I'm still learning. I could have done a Call of Duty bundle this year. Oh, shit. He's still learning.
Like a blind man at an orgy, I was going to have to feel things out.
Yo. This is not, I don't even know what to laugh or to shake my head. I don't know what to do.
Number one customer.
But my God. My God. And then he goes, imagine they didn't have Starfield. Like Sony went down 17% from 175 up. A jump, like, come on. It's crazy, dude. It's insane. Shout out to Cosmic Hero 250 with the 5. He goes, Xbox is going to fall so far. They'll reach China on the other side. GTA 6, Death Stranding 2, and more will launch PlayStation like a rocket. Amen to that, Cosmic Hero. That's what I mean. That's what I was saying, like, before. I was saying, like, dude, what the hell is, if they don't have, they're not having a response to the Switch 2 and to the PlayStation Pro and to the PlayStation lineup and marketing like GTA 6 and Death Stranding 2 exclusive. Yo, they are down. Like, what are they going to be? And then they're talking about new hardware. Oh, and we got a portable. Get the fuck portable. Yo, you got to work with what you got. You're not moving hardware worth of shit after spending all that freaking money, dude, all that money. Who signs these deals?
Very turned down into this. A bump in the road comes, and she be sarcastic. I won't be coming back until Saturday when you leave. She's gonna try to stop me, but she can't run in those little high heels. Never see this face again.
Like, whoa. Satya's got to be a dope and a half. These, like, and then the balls to fly Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond when they're trying to save money. The balls on them to fly them around and take pictures. For what? You ain't doing shit. I don't get it. You're trying to save, it's a business. We got to let people go, shut down studios. But did you book my airfare to Japan? I got to go take some pictures with people that don't like us. They're never going to put a game on our console, but, I'm going to take a picture with them. I thought we're saving money, Phil. Why are we flying you and Sarah to Japan? Oh, well, I got to take a couple of pictures. Phil, it costs money. Why we got to save money? It's a business. That's all right. We shut down the studio in Japan. You're not even going to visit Tango Gameworks. We shut them down. You can't even write it off as a business trip. We don't have any studios in Japan. You know that guy? You brought Tango Gameworks out for your presence in Japan at the Tokyo Game Show 2 years ago. Oh, yeah, we're in Japan now. Now you're literally in Japan because you're not going to visit a studio. You have nobody to see over there. You're going there as a walking around. We did your video here in Redmond. Why are you going to Japan? We got to save money. They're so stupid. And what's so sad is that they're wasting money on stupid shit. And meanwhile, they talk about shutting down, canceling stuff, changing things to save money because it's a business for the longevity of Xbox. Then why are you spending it in stupid places and not doing the smart things? You want to know what will help Xbox stick around? Associating Call of Duty with Xbox. The thing that you did in the 360 era And the thing that Sony managed to do since PlayStation 4 to associate themselves as the place to play Call of Duty. You spent $80 billion on Activision and own Call of Duty, and you're not using that to leverage to move to associate it with Xbox. Like, that's the future of Xbox if you're going to try something. And not to have a bundle, not to be Call of Duty, the place to play, like not to do any of that marketing after owning this franchise. And then using it even in Game Pass. Like, they didn't use any old Call of Duty games at all. I thought they were, listen to me, I thought last year that they were going to now take Call of Duty and they were going to give everybody a Call of Duty and Game Pass each month leading up to this Call of Duty. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, like Black Ops 1 in February, Black Ops 2 in Game Pass in March, Black Ops 3 like in the summertime, Black Ops 4 in the fall, Black Ops 5, all leading up to Black Ops 6 in Game Pass. Like, that's what I thought was going to happen. I thought that they were going to now put Black Ops in Game Pass all throughout the year in preparation of this road train of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. They didn't put one friggin' Call of Duty in Game Pass. The one they put in there was last year's bootleg edition, and they took it out of the standard version. This is insane. And your console sales are like this? Phil, how can you sit there and say you want the future of Xbox? You're down 58%. Over last year, 35%. And NPDs came out, and yes, by the way, you didn't do anything in NPDs. It's insane. It is ludicrous. I don't know who is like I can't. The incompetence of this company, the incompetence of it is absolutely astounding. It is astounding. You would think that they just started up Xbox on Sunday, the way they are treating this thing, and not to be like, oh yeah, they've been here since 2000, like over 20 years. They've been here. It's insane. It acts. They act like they just started. Oh, we just started Monday. We're learning. We just thought to put this together. Like we're just figuring this stuff out. We're still learning. Absolutely insane. I don't know. I don't know where to begin, but just the stumbling of them all the time. Shout out to, yeah, this is just to kind of give you the perception of the numbers. And you're saying, why ask for a Call of Duty bundle? Dude, look at this. PlayStation 5 plus 175, down 17. Switch minus 17. Switch is still up 1.5. Xbox down 35, down 58. Yo. They don't do, right? Play Beyond, they don't do smart things. They don't do anything at all. They're still learning. But he has his ear to the ground. That's the hypocrisy that drives me crazy. That he's always in an interview, always saying how he's listening, and he's always there, and he's there with the fans, he's there with the developers, hugging and taking pictures, doing all this stuff that you think, man, this guy is connected. He got the connections. He knows what's going on. He's down on the ground with us. And it's all just PR. It's all a waste of time because it ain't amount to shit. And simple things like a bundling Call of Duty, marketing, leading up Call of Duty with like releases of Black Ops and Game Pass. None of that stuff. Nothing. You wouldn't even known that you wouldn't even known that they went to court last year for 2 years talking about buying Activision. The way they were willing to sacrifice everything to own this company, you think they would have had a plan like, yo, this is the first year we got Activision. Let's go. Instead, they used Diablo and Game Pass as a sorry for saying that Xbox is putting games on PlayStation. They used Diablo as we're sorry. Yeah, it's true. We're putting games on PlayStation. But you think, like, the thing is, like I always say, with great power comes great responsibility. You want all this IP. You want all this money that you're spending. how do you just show up with your hands in your pants and just kind of ride this out? And you got to put an effort in now to market this console. Like, I understand if console's not the most important thing, fine, but my God, you're just blatantly now purposefully sabotaging this thing. And people accept it. Let's have an Xbox podcast. Oh, Xbox doing the right things. Doing my ass doing the right things. Yeah, they're doing the right things. Man, and what's hilarious is all these people, when Microsoft was wanted Activision and how desperate they were for Activision, they all thought about all this flexing that Microsoft was going to do now, owning all this IP. Oh, they're going to do this. They're going to bring this back. They're going to do this. Game Pass, Activision games, day one, they're going to stealth drop them all. They didn't do shit. All year didn't do gots. Instead, on a Sunday night and a Sunday afternoon, you get a friggin' rebranding of Halo. Well, you want to hear this? Now, as more stuff comes about, they did that thing about Halo, right? Where is it? Well, apparently, there was a follow-up article about the Halo rebranding. And this is pretty crazy. So, what followed up after the podcast that we had on Monday was this. Remember when I was kind of confused as to why this rebranding and why this Halo stuff happened, right? And what was the, like, first off, a Sunday. So after the Halo Championships on Sunday, they go, oh, and by the way, Halo's doing to a new engine. Here's Halo Studios. And here's a bunch of people that are going to talk like Halo never had a studio and never worked on before. Imagine a studio that we could do this. Well, Halo Infinite 2. Oh, yeah. They were making a sequel. It was canceled. Halo Infinite 2 was in development before being canceled, it's claimed. So according to Revisted Gaming, now I follow this guy. This guy's been diehard Halo fan, right? What the hell's going on here? Diehard Halo fan. He was wondering what's going to happen to his channel and all this other stuff because they destroyed Infinite and the Halo so bad. 343 Industries, now Halo Studios. So it is the same people because the way they were talking in that video, it sounded like 343 never existed, which was all marketing bullshit. According to a new claim, Halo Infinite 2 was in development before it was ultimately canceled. Rebs Gaming, who's been at the forefront of Halo coverage, says Halo 2 Infinite was in development on the Slipspace engine that was developed for the first Infinite game. That development, he said, continued until leadership change in late 2022, where the decision was made to move the franchise to Unreal Engine 5. That led to the cancellation of Halo 2 in Slipspace. Remember what I said, Joel's story and all this other stuff? 343's creative team spent a few months learning, this is a quote from him, learning the Unreal 5 to prepare for the next project, Reb said. It lasted until January 23, when Microsoft laid off a significant amount of 343 employees, including the entire creative team. And now they're hiring. Oh, we're looking for engineers. We're looking for people. The team, they're hiring after they laid off everybody. It was added that it's unclear for the next mainline Halo game is that Halo Infinite 2, but in Unreal Engine 5, or if it's a different game altogether. The report also mentioned that the campaign team was let go, never felt supported by the new leadership at the studio. The campaign team felt trapped. So this is the campaign team that they laid off. So the campaign team that was let go never felt supported. The campaign team felt trapped in a bubble without studio-wide collaboration and clarity on what was happening at the studio and the plans for the future. So now are you seeing the reasoning why they had to do that whole PR pomp and circumstance stupid video that they had to do. Do you see why? Because there was confusion of what the hell was going on. And why was there confusion, Grinders? Why was there confusion? Because of the management and the messaging. And the same thing that Jason Schreier said, how Microsoft just pivots. They don't know what the hell they're doing. 1 month, it's about HoloLens. The next month, HoloLens sucks. 1 year, it's about, oh my God, mixed reality we're going to have. We're going to do mixed reality. Everybody's going to have a headset. It's incredible. Excel on the wall. Canceled. Done. Everybody's going to be on Mixer. Streaming on Mixer. Streaming on Mixer. Gone. We spent money on it. Gone. It's about the cloud. No, it's about Game Pass. No, it's about Activision. No, it's about ownership. No, it's about phones. No, it's about portable devices. Well, what is it, Phil? What is it? It was added that the campaign content was possibly being outsourced with no replacement team being created. There's wild shit going on here. So there you go. So now why did we have that video again? Why did we do it? Yeah, we had the video because they needed that PR out there. Surface Duo discontinued Boyskis? Exactly.
You're my #1 customer.
This is the thing. And that's what I said, like that Piere guy. What's up, Kazakiro with the 2? He goes, they acted like 343i was a fever dream, like your Piere said. He's like, imagine a place where your sole purpose is to make Halo games. It's like, what are you talking about, Piere? Piere, what are you talking about? What was 343 then? Were they making other games besides Halo? That's the reason why 343 was named 343, because they were making Halo games. Right? It makes no sense. But you want to know what's funny? Grinders, because we never forget here at the Gaming Grindhouse, right? We never forget here. Where's the Halo Studios? No, what I thought was something that I think we should go look into. Where is his thing? Is this the video? Dude, where the hell is it? Trying to find that video of everybody talking about. Here it is. Here it says at the end.
Halo games and create those experiences.
What?
And you can imagine a place where you have the commitment that this is what we want to do, Halo games, and create those experiences. And you can express your talent, your creativity, and your professional ambitions in that place.
We're looking for designers, we're looking for artists, we're looking for engineers.
It feels like a new beginning for the studio in a lot of ways, and I think that's pretty rare.
And I think we are right now at a point where you see the beginnings of people to start to believe in the process.
There's so much momentum that we have right now, and focus and clarity on not just what we're building, but why we're building, and kind of this next phase of Halo.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential at Halo right now is huge.
Yo. When I was listening to this on Monday and I was sharing it with you guys out there, it made me reflect on something else. And I was like, this sounds like something. This sounds like something I've heard before. This sounds like something I heard before. This kind of like, imagine the potential, what we can do, what's amazing, what we can do about this stuff. And I was like, where did I hear this kind of horse shit before? And I was like, wait a second. I could smell it from a mile away. Yeah.
Building your online business?
No, that's not what it is. No, I can remember where I heard something like this before. Grinders, hit that like button and join me on this nice little journey, because you are going to like this. Over 200 people here. Hit that like button. It's Friday. Grinders, where did we hear something like this before? The potential and all this other stuff. Where? Oh, I'll show you where. Hit that like button.
25.
It's coming. It's coming.
You get to take what you're passionate about and come into work every day and do it.
This is the way it's done. It's like, well, why?
Yep, we're gonna do weird things here.
Everybody has that same drive to make greatness.
It was a cool starting in the garage kind of story.
We're creating our own personality from scratch.
One word to describe the initiative. Right now, it's ambition.
Oh, shit.
I got a call and I met with Daryl and heard about how the initiative wanted to build a team in a different way.
Oh, not like this.
Being in LA, I think we have a unique opportunity to bring people in from TV and entertainment and music.
It's nice to have unique perspectives, but then similar visions that come back together.
I think that we are really carefully choosing people who are interested in pushing boundaries in games and the way we make games.
One of the interesting parts about doing a startup under Microsoft's umbrella is it lets us take a lot more risk.
I believe we've been given an opportunity
Dude, you taking risk?
that very few people have. We have the belief of our parent company and that we are going
The
to
belief of the parent company. Holy what are we doing here?
create something spectacular and unique.
Everyone I talk to here really knows what they're doing. They've shipped a ton of stuff. They know what's important, and they're willing to bring that experience to let us do something new and innovative.
We've shipped a lot of games and had a lot of experience collectively. That's a great experience to draw on, but all of us are asking what's next. We just want to challenge the convention, and I think that's the purpose of us being here.
What's next? Build a studio.
Here from the very beginning, getting to be a part of the early steps, like being in this new studio that we just moved into.
The scrappy, do whatever you need to do to get things done.
I think staying small and staying agile will actually be our strength.
Really, it's exciting to me. It's a new challenge. It's a new adventure for me.
The bar is high. So to be a gamer is awesome, but the challenge for us is making sure we deliver on those expectations.
Being in Santa Monica is really energizing. I think good things will happen here.
Yo, and there's your point. Guess what I didn't see in one item of that friggin' sizzle reel? No fucking games! Not one game. I saw sunsets. I saw palm trees. I saw sand. I saw the beach. I saw a bunch of people building desks like goddamn IKEA. I saw all this whole shit, but I didn't see one fucking person playing a game. So then I was like, yo, how long ago was this? 5 years ago. Well, guys, grinders, wait a second. Let's not jump the gun. They did show Perfect Dark, right? We just saw Perfect Dark in June. The initiative is making Perfect Dark. So let's click on the initiative and see what videos they put. Holy shit!
25.
It's
25.
holy shit!
Hold on.
25.
It's coming.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
They got one video! One video! What the fuck are we doing here? It's coming. Yeah, one video. One video. What the fuck is he?
Think about Xbox. I'm going to think about.
Where's Perfect Dark?
We haven't done our best work over the last few years.
Let's see that video.
Output.
One video.
It's always been a hit on the company, on that, whatever.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say always.
Where's Perfect Dark?
Not to throw mud on you, but I have to
5 years ago.
I think it's
5 years ago.
It is fair to say.
Young fucking video. One video in 5 years. Where's the Perfect Dark trailer? They don't even have the Perfect Dark trailer on their website.
Sir.
Do we get the win this time?
They're still learning. Hit that fucking like button for one video. I got more videos than the initiative. Oh, shit.
25.
It's coming.
Oh, man.
I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true.
Oh, my God. One video in 5 years. I was like, well, they got to have the Perfect Dark trailer on here, right? Drew Murray's like the only guy left. Like, where is the... Come work at the initiative, dude. Fucking video. Where's the Perfect Dark trailer? Where is it? This is what I mean.
Oh no! We suck again!
Look. Common goddamn sense. Common sense. You got Phil. He got 40 photos last week talking to Japanese developers. His own studio didn't even publish the goddamn game that they're making on their website. Is the initiative even around? Like, what the hell? You had them. Oh, but you didn't have them do a live demo or anything. Where is the trailer? Is it on a goddamn bootleg? Where is it? Where is it? At least in my head hurts. I need time to breathe. They're still learning. I don't know, Ryan. I have no friggin' clue. This is so that Halo video of that sizzle reel, them, the potential, this and that, and all this bullshit. We Project My Ass. We're gonna put it in Project Unreal and all this other stuff. What? I heard the same bullshit from these people. Oh, the potential. What did she say at the end? What did she say? She's like, what is this?
Since Jason's retirement.
I don't want ads.
He goes to Wawa a lot.
What is this?
I think good things will happen here.
Oh, no.
Expectations.
You're my #1 customer.
Is really energizing. I think good things will happen here.
Oh, not like this. This is what I'm talking about. One video on the initiative website 5 years ago. Abandoned. Twisted with the 2. He goes, what's Phil playing on the screen? Yeah. Where was that? Where's that? They didn't even put a photo there. Now, held on. Let's go see that website. Here we go. Let's see if the website works. Oh, shit. It's not working. What happened to the initiative's website? Trying to get the initiative gaming. Then that website don't work. Yo, the website busted. Oh, shit. The initiative gaming can't reach this page. Refresh. What happened to the initiative? What happened to the initiative? Who's making Perfect Dark? What happened? The link, the video, nothing works. The initiative gaming, they don't exist. Oh no.
Wait, just wait.
I just gotta wait.
There will be a
clicked on the link.
Showcase, but I can't take when all our games need help. Bootleg Studios helping with Perfect Dark.
Bootleg Studios is running this show over there. Let me look up the initiative. Let me see. Initiative Xbox Studio? Like, what is their new website? Oh, they're the initiative. Oh, I found it now. They even update the link. They didn't even update the link. They went to a new website. They never updated that YouTube page. Here's Perfect Dark. Theinitiative.com. Let's click on the studio. Oh, fuck. I still got the coffee machine. Nobody's here. This is a day at work at the initiative. There it is. Nobody here. Oh, shit. Let's play the trailer. Listen, grinders. Let's do the initiative. Now, remember the gameplay they shown in June, right? The initiative has a new website now. Perfect Dark. Okay, finally, we found the real website. So I don't know what's going on with this YouTube page, but this don't work. It doesn't even redirect you to the new initiative page. So now we got the initiative. The studio still hasn't updated their page for their coffee booty boxes with Booty Works, but we got the perfect dock finally. Okay, so we're there. Half measures, right, Phil? Half measures, right? So now we got the new, there's the sunsets and the pictures. So we got the gameplay of Perfect Dock, right? So let's click on and see the gameplay of Perfect Dock. So this is the trailer. This should be the new gameplay that they shared in June, right? The hell? What does this say up here? They are a software company. Microsoft builds goddamn websites. Booty oversees this stuff. How do you not keep your first-party studio's web pages current? You are showing the trailer from 2020 on your developer's website. How are you recruiting? How are you building this game? You don't have the new gameplay trailer up here. You have a trailer from 4 years ago, the CGI reveal. You just shown the game in June. Why isn't that on this page for Perfect Dock? I don't get it. Now let's see where this takes you. Let's see. It takes you to the Xbox webpage. Dude, I'm like, well, where is the new Perfect Dock gameplay? Oh, it's on Xbox webpage. They didn't even update their freaking website. I don't know. But I just thought it was interesting that sizzle reel, that recruitment reel from Halo, and that rebranding and all that stuff had the same kind of bullet points that the initiative video had from 5 years ago when they were recruiting and building. Imagine the stuff that we can do. Half those people are gone. And Halo, they did the same thing. This recruitment video. But I couldn't believe it. They haven't posted a new video in 5 years. And they even say what they're working on. Insane. And now to jump back to Halo. A former 343 dev slams the leadership. Call P. Hines, I don't know how I'm going to say it, but P. Hines is not good. That's that guy that talked like Arnold. The Halo, is that going to make it wonderful? And imagine a place that we can learn and grow Halo to be this wonderful thing. It is great. A great opportunity here at Halo Studios. This so-called new dawn for Halo just seems to be a marketing ploy, but I won't deny the future plans. So they said that in the past, they switched to Unreal isn't a new idea. A lot of people think it was Pete Hines' idea, Piere Hines, that's me, to switch to the Unreal 5. But that is not true. Since 2015, Microsoft had been wanting to partner with other development studios specifically for Halo using Unreal 4. It was meant to be an initiative for easy collaboration on assets, and there was an agreement in place for Epic Studios to do this in Unreal. However, it wasn't until 2017 that the developer on Unreal tooling began. Prior to this, it was only Skunkworks project and no real plans for full production. In mid-2018, Unreal development was kicked into full production and was going well. This build was used internally at teams at 343 and rapid prototype features for Halo Infinite. But by then, Infinite was already too far in development to switch to Unreal 4. So, after all that development and marketing of Slipspace, they were trying to move this Unreal and it didn't work. All this changed when Unreal Team 343 was let go in the layoffs. Microsoft had entered into a new agreement with Epic, and the Unreal 4 build was phased out. Epic engineers worked on 343, retooling Unreal 5 for future Halo. This is what they were saying here. The contract with Epic Games was set for 6 months. However, this contract negotiations go on for months or even years, depending on requirements. A few months ago, it said in July last year, Piere Hines, that's me, expressed interest in pursuing a project involving Master Chief Collection. There was a new small team formed to explore the idea of a revised Halo 3. Remember, they said projects. Lastly, I want to emphasize that I'm not talking about Walt's side saying that Pierre Heinz is bad. I only quoted him. So he was going on and did all these things. So this is from Will Waltz, top performing industry animator for 13 years. I do not recommend working for 343. He said it's like Comcast calling themselves Xfinity, which I thought was pretty interesting because that's exactly what this seemed like. 343 just calling themselves Halo Studios. It's like Comcast, which is like, oh, we don't like Comcast, changing their name to Xfinity to get that negative connotation away from them. Steer clear and stay safe out there. They're not worth it. To be clear, employees have some industry finest, but we have found members of Halo and the Microsoft is to play nice. But their leadership, Pierre, especially if you hate how creativity limiting they are. Meanwhile, he said in the video that it is great to have that opportunity.
Now at a point where you see the beginnings of people to start to believe in the process.
They believe in my process. That's right. That's right. It's a great opportunity. Right here.
And take on challenges, and you can do more.
Imagine a place where you have the commitment that this is what we want to do. Halo games.
It's a learning computer
and
here.
create those experiences.
With learning everything.
And you can express your talent, your creativity, and your professional ambitions in that place.
We're looking for designers.
You have me right. Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes,
where was that
thugs,
quote?
criminals.
He just told this lady.
Put that cookie down now.
You can express your talent, your creativity, and your professional ambitions in that place.
We're looking for designers, we're looking for artists, we're looking for engineers.
It feels like a new beginning for the studio in a lot of ways, and I think that's pretty.
Get back to work. Come back here and work for now the new Halo Studios. Yes, 343, it's not there. It's kibosh. But now, you come back here to new Halo Studios where we have great opportunities to work and learn and to build the next great beings. It's great games, great games.
Rare.
Just
imagine the place. It's wonderful. I hear it's great news.
Start to believe in the process.
It's a good process because it's my process. All the label at 343. Everybody.
Relax. You've been erased.
You've been erased. We don't learn. We don't learn for 343. It's over. I talked to Harry in the department, and he said that it's over. 343 is no more. It's erased.
Relax. You've been erased.
And now it's a new dawn. This is a great opportunity. Great movies. We got games. It's here hilarious. I can't wait to show you what I'm working on. This is some bullshit, but to be great.
Bullshit.
No, it's great. We're looking for everybody that we fired. And now I'll work. And then I got to report to a Booty. A guy named Booty comes in here, and he thinks that that's what to work for him. I don't work for Booty. I work for me, Pierre. Don't work. Stupid Booty comes in here with his shit-ass coffee. I'm like, get out of here. You don't work here. I work here. It's my studio. This is Halo Studios, not Booty Studio. I make great games, not shit games. This is a great opportunity. Booty, put your shit away. You don't come here anymore. You not learn. We're going to learn here. We're hiding studios. It's great. Great day.
It's getting late. I got a parade to go to. And I've yet to see a sign of this supposed Turboman doll.
That Booty tried to screw us with 343, but then I erased it. And now we're Halo Studios. It's great. That Macron, your clone, baby. Hey, Macron. Macron now at Halo Studios. RPGs is the clone. My other clone at 343, he's done. Now I got the new clone here at Halo Studios. It's work. And to make a great opportunity.
But I hope you leave enough room for my fist, because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine!
There's so much momentum that we have right now, and focus and clarity on not just what we're building, but why we're building, and kind of this next phase of Halo.
The worlds that we're
is huge. Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we are doing right now, we're changing that recipe.
It's changed. I'm changing it all. A new recipe. A new recipe. Ik ben hier lees. This is my clone. But to work. Let's work. But it's a great opportunity. I can't wait to show you more of this new bootleg Halo. I got new ideas for bootleg Joel. It's great. Like, really? It is like they've been erased. They got them, the Men in Black them. They gave them the friggin' erase thing. Like, yep, 343, yeah, it don't exist anymore. But listen, even if some of that stuff was true, right? The thing is that I don't need to know if it's true or not. All I know is that they lost their way with Halo. They had no clue. We've seen it. We've seen the results of it. It's not a lie. Just people got fired. Facts. People let go. Facts. People brought in to help were gone. Bonnie went in, was gone. Oh, she's working with her family. Dude, never heard from her again. Joseph Staten, oh, he's just stepping down. He's at Netflix. They're gone. Seasonality. We're going to try to make the season my ass. Nothing. Done. They did nothing. And now, those are all real. So I don't give a shit what happened behind the scenes. The manager said this. He told him he sucks. Who cares? We've seen the results of the mishandling of Halo. And this is not the only franchise that Microsoft messed up. You're looking at Forza. You look at Crackdown. You look at even Gears. We got to go back to the beginning. What about Kate? Oh, who cares about Kate? We're done. We've seen them mess up. Their leadership has no friggin' clue. They do not know what to do with their IP. And now they got so much IP. But we've seen the results. We've seen the destruction of Halo and the excitement of it. And you killed it with Infinite. Jock straps and jock straps and fucking shoulder pads. But DLCs, we saw this. And now you're like, forget about all that. We're starting again. Start again. You got to crawl out of a hole right now. And by changing the engine and doing this stuff, like, I have no clue. But again, this is not a game. This is not a game. It says work in progress. We've been through this so many times before. This is not a game. You're just throwing in some sort of bullshit artwork and talking. Ask the Initiative how that went. They didn't even update their website anymore. They did a video, a sizzle reel 5 years ago.
You're my #1 customer.
We're sitting here going, Rare, what are you doing, Rare? Rare, what are you doing? What's Rare doing? Do we know what Rare's working on? What's Rare working on? What's their studios? Oh, you know what, guys? We're not going to talk about any studios. We're going to let Rare do a nice little studio and talk about them. And what's Rare working on? They got these studio sizzle reels. The dude doing cartwheels in the hallway. This is what, I don't know who these are for, but they're not about games. And I don't know what the purpose of the stuff is. If it's a recruitment video, then put it on your the thing that you own in friggin' LinkedIn. But it's like, let's go. Oh, let's do a whole sizzle reel of our studio. You know what? Well, why don't we just grab Rare and have Rare do something? It's like, well, let Rare do something. Let Rare do a video talk about their next game. Here they go. Let Rare do their next game. Why don't we see more developers behind this? Here we go.
25.
It's coming. Oh, damn.
Buzzing bees in the air, working everywhere, making honey like a factory on compare.
Another developer video.
Xbox Studios got them busy, instead of games to share, but the honey's so sweet, they don't even care. They're sitting still while the bees are on a spree. Rare got a different mission, making honey, you see, they're buzzing around the clock. No time for games or glee, but the bees gotta hustle, even if the devs disagree. Honey, honey, from morning till nightfall, bees working hard, doing it all. Xbox Studios got a sweet surprise to show.
honey. They're working on honey. They did a whole video on Rare Studios making honey and people eating lunch. This was their video.
Busy bees making honey.
I just added the bee.
Honey, honey, from the morning till nightfall. Bees working hard.
There you go. Break rooms.
Xbox Studios got a sweet surprise for sure. Busy bees making honey beyond the gaming alone.
They make friggin' honey. They make friggin' honey.
We got the coffee steam hot, making sure nothing stops this plot. Phil porting Xbox games behind the glass. Gotta keep it moving, no time to pass. Rare turning honey and weed, oh so sweet. Green plants everywhere.
Rare honey. That's what they're doing. They did a whole video on how they make honey, and they're in break rooms. That's what they did. I just added the bee and the honey. That was from their video. That was from their video. Another sizzle reel. I just added a bee and honey and put a little tune. That was it. That's what Rare turned into. They make it honey. That's what they're doing. That was the latest state of Rare. They made pirates, and now they're making honey with their own bees. Like, this is what they do. Why do they feel... I don't get it. I don't get it. And you got, oh, and they do these reels like oh, look at this stuff. It's all fake. And when this, and they build it up to shoot it down. But yeah, isn't that crazy that Halo Infinite was being developed? They were still going to move ahead with Halo Infinite 2. Craziness. And they canceled it. And in this battle for Unreal, because that was the problem with Halo Infinite. The problem with Halo Infinite was that they're bringing in contractors. They showed them slip space and they couldn't do it. And that was it. But it's just, I just don't get it. Like this simple stuff. Like you say, oh, just put a bundle together. Where? And you don't believe me. Here you go. Find this. Don't believe me.
Composer behind many rare.
Don't believe me. This is the video.
Studios, affectionately known as the Barns. The Rare Replay team are in this barn to my left. We'll go and see those guys.
We got studio tours. This is what they do. I don't get it. But the thing is that they spent so much money, and it's just... What's interesting, if you look at those years, right? Look at the years that they're working on that stuff. They were in courtrooms fighting for Activision, doing all that stuff. And meanwhile, these years, 2021, 2022, that was when they were buying all these studios. They were buying ZeniMax. They were buying these publishers. They were buying, all this. They're doing all this stuff. And nobody was paying attention to their studios at all. I don't know what the hell they were doing. But the oversight and management and the lack of direction, like this is not the first time we heard it. We heard it what the initiative was a problem when they all dissolved. How the management, some people wanted a AAA game, some people wanted indies. Nobody knew where to go. So if you look, and it's the same problems, and they're systemic across all their studios. And we're seeing the results of it. So I really don't understand what they're trying to do, what their focus is, but it's definitely not games. Because they continually just mess up in that area. I don't get it. So, where's my thing? Where's the other thing with this show? Oh yeah, and we got the bootleg order here. You know, talking about the well, you know, they're saying that in Saudi Arabia they're not selling consoles. Bootleg Jez comes out there and he's like, it's not true. I talked to somebody and they said that they still could sell them in Saudi Arabia, but they really weren't clear. Like, who cares if they're available in Saudi Arabia? No one's buying them anyway. Now, this was Microsoft's statement to it. This is their generic statement. Somebody in a news reporter in Saudi Arabia said that they were told that they're not selling the Xbox consoles anymore. And then this is Microsoft's statement, and Bootleg Jez is reporting this here. Xbox devices are available in all current hardware supporting countries, including Saudi Arabia. Console availability may vary by country, but Xbox games can be played on consoles, PCs, on phones, tablets, or TVs where Xbox Cloud is available. Is this a statement against the claim that you are not selling consoles in Saudi Arabia anymore? The message was that you're not selling consoles in Saudi Arabia anymore. You're taking them out. And this is your response, and everybody's like, oh, it's safe. It's fine. Dude, did you read this? Tom Warren at least has a brain. He's like, guys, I've seen reports about Microsoft pulling consoles out of Saudi Arabia. You could still buy an Xbox in this region, but reports suggest that retailers won't be able to purchase new stock consoles. Microsoft's comment doesn't directly address the stock rumors. It doesn't. It sounds like a marketing ploy. Like, oh, well, if you can't find an Xbox, you could play on all these other devices. Sounds exactly what they want you to do. They want you to play on a phone. They want you to play on a tablet. They want you to buy a Fire Stick. Like, this, I don't know why Bootleg is just reading this and going like, oh, no, see, confirmed. They're not pulling out. Dude, it's available, but he's saying that the retailers were told that they can't purchase any more Xboxes in Saudi Arabia. This is their statement from their chief consumer sales officer, Amy Silverman. Who this? Like, it sounds like Amy is a PR extraordinaire. They're still available, but but you can still play them on PCs and consoles. And I'm like, oh, you're giving us alternatives because they probably won't be available for the forthcoming future. Guys, they are down. Their consoles are not selling. Why are we fighting this? Why? Oh, no, it's not true, dude. Their actions are speaking louder than their words, and nobody wants to look at their actions. Everybody just wants to hear the words. And I'm just like, how long are you going to listen to their word mouth bullshit before you just see the actions? Even in their words, they're telling you you don't need the console to play. It's right there. It's so, like, it's done. Why are you having Bootleg Jez and friends fight this? And then in one instance going, yeah, I could see them leaving and doing this. Like, choose a lane. You're almost as confusing and misdirected as their executives. It's a disaster over there. They can't get their games out. When their games come out, they're not ready for prime time. They have lost the quality a long time ago and have not got that back. And they have lost so much confidence in the consumer of their capabilities that there are just nutcases left. There's not a lot left that people will just listen to words and not see the actions. And they're going to run out and buy a handheld for what? You think that's going to stick around? I'll call the handheld mixer and it'll last a couple of years. Or maybe call the handheld HoloLens and see how long that lasts. Microsoft has a problem. And it's not just with the Xbox. That is the weak knees of their problem. Listen, this is not, it is spooky when you hear this stuff. I'm going to show a thing that I posted because I got this article and I posted this up and not a lot of people liked it. Well, a lot of people liked it that knew it was true, but a lot of other people didn't like it. But this is something I wanted to show. We saw that the Surface 2, $1,500 Surface 2 is dead. The Surface Duo 2, that phone thing that bootleg Jez was all hyping up. Oh, this is great for Game Pass on one screen on the other. It's dead. Done. All done. All right? But that's not the one I want to talk about. The one I wanted to show is this thing. Well, where is it? Because this is the thing that you've seen them hype this stuff up. So this is what I wanted to show you here. This article, if I get over it, a friggin' ad, my God. Microsoft's AI story. It's getting complicated, right? Remember this whole AI push that this guy right here, Clown Satya, Stuttering Satya, wants to push. What I thought was very interesting in this article was right here. Microsoft's big move in AI and invested, benefited software company stocks surged because of Microsoft's big interest and money into AI. Microsoft's year-to-date performance now is less than 11%, behind all other mega cap techs. So they're not leading in AI. They're leading in spending and investment in AI, but they're not leading in AI. They just spent money. And there's a mix of reasons that it's booming. It's doing well. Their revenue is up. But also, guess what else is up? The company's size is 10% more than what it was in 2001. Now let's put this into gaming aspect. Oh, look, their percentages are the highest they've ever been. But they're also the largest that they ever been. Like, you can't remove that, hey, they are making more revenue now, but they're also bigger now. And they spent money to get there. They spent $80 billion on Activision for 40% increase. Wow, we got the highest. Yes, but you spent your money to be bigger. You're not fine-tuned. You're not small and grow and being bigger. You're growing and your spending's growing. And the AI race is proving expensive, even for stuff like Microsoft. Microsoft invested in ChatGPT, threw money at them, and they went to go spend it with Apple. Nobody wanted to work with them. But the problem is that keeping its lead in the AI race is proving expensive, even for Microsoft. Big tech companies have boosted spending on AI across the board, but Microsoft's surge still catches the eye. Capital expenditures combined with equipment leases totaled $55.7 billion in the recent fiscal year. That's 23% of the company's reported revenue for the year, up just 14% revenue over previous 5 years. The outlay isn't an abnormality. Amy Hood said the company's latest earnings in July that capital spending would increase again. They're spending more friggin' money. Analysts expect total capital spending to represent 28% of its revenue in fiscal year. So if you look, the spending has a cost. This goes right into what they did with, when you're looking at what they did with Activision Blizzard. They spent a whole bunch of money. People were like, whoa, they're making moves. They must really believe in this. Let's give them the money. Well, now that the money has been spent, the free cash flow, people are like, where's the results of you spending all this money? Are you first in AI? Are you leading the lead? No, we're 11th or something like. Well, wait, you just made huge investments. And these little people that just focus just on AI are being bigger than you. Funny is that you look at this and you look at Nintendo and Sony, who are focused on gaming, doing better in gaming, even though Microsoft is huge and spent $80 billion to become bigger than both of them. But they're not first. They're not leading the charge. They spent all this money to be big in gaming, and Nintendo and Sony are leading it. Smaller companies that are focused and primed in what they do. Not a big chumming shock of you just like throwing shit against the wall. You can't buy leadership. You trying to buy presence and hope that turns into being a leader, but you're not. Because these other companies are doing it. And the same thing's happening in AI. They're spending all this money. And now, here's the question of what spending will actually yield. Microsoft has so far not disclosed specific revenue from generative AI offerings such as Copilot. Though Hood said in the last call that 29% year-over-year revenue growth for the company's Azure cloud in the last quarter included 8% points for AI services. Investor patience appears to be wearing thin for Gen AI to inflect revenue growth trend lines over positively in the space. Everybody was wined and dined by all their spending and their growth and their investment. But guess what? Now that you spent all that money, well, where is the results? And when it comes down to results, they're hiding them. They're not sharing. They're not being as transparent. They're spinning it because they want more money to spend. Because they know that this is just blind spending. They're just throwing money at the wall to try to buy their way into whatever they want to be into, AI, gaming. And the problem is that the results are not showing. And the people that are still leading in those, such as Sony, PlayStation, and Nintendo, are continuing to dominate in gaming. Even though Microsoft on paper looks like they should be the huge company. They should be the leader in gaming. They own all this stuff. But they're not a leader. You wouldn't expect a company that just spent $80 billion on Activision to be down 58% in their sales. What are the results? And you're seeing this as a corporate problem that they're trying to spend. And listen, they did the same thing with Mixer. The same thing. They spent the money. Everybody's like, whoa, they're invested in Mixer. Look how much money they gave Ninja. Yo, they bought Shroud. They're bringing them all over here. Look at all this money that they spent on Mixer. And everybody's like, whoa. And that was a small thing. Look at their investment. Wow, they really believe in the stream. They're ready to compete with Twitch and YouTube. They're ready to go. And it didn't grow as fast as they wanted it. That Ninja move didn't bring a whole bunch of people. It grew. It was just Ninja and everybody else. And what it did, it would discourage people from streaming because Ninja kept the whole thing. But they just threw money at it. And then they shut it down because it didn't grow. And now you're seeing this with AI and Copilot. Look at all that stuff. Those AI laptops. Where are those? Are those kicking off? Everybody's buying those things? Nobody wants it. Everybody wants to remove Copilot. That whole thing where it's going to take screenshots of your website and screen. People want to delete that. That whole PR nightmare that was of security. They're done. This AI thing is not kicking off as fast as they. The problem is that it's not moving. It's not kicking off as fast as they're spending. And that's exactly what happened with Activision Blizzard and ZeniMax. Their spending was way faster than the potential growth and proof that of what they're doing was beneficial. They're spending all the money that they got and then sitting back and going, oh, shit. All right, well, investors are stressing out, guys. We need to cut some things to make it look like we're doing better than we really are. And that's where we're finding it in gaming. It's the same thing. They're cutting all this stuff to look better than what they are because they spent so much money so fast. And they used all their investors' money. Trust me, dude. Ask about a friend that says, hey, trust me, I'll give you your money back. I'll give you your money back. Keep giving me $100. Your friend keeps giving you $100. You keep giving your friend $100. Yeah, I'll give you back. Yo, I'm going to bring it back and be $200. Trust me, with interest, man. Keep giving them money. After a while, you're like, yo, I just gave you $1,000. What you said you were going to make it $2,000. Where is it? I spent it all in one night. But give me more money. I'll make it $3,000. And how long before you catch on and go, you know what? I'm going to stop giving you money until you pay me back. And that's where you are now, Microsoft. That free cash flow. They're going to want to get paid. Remember, it's a business. And the unfortunate thing is that in desperation to make it look better, they are going to trim and leave talent out to dry. Like Tango, like Arcane. Shut them down so that you look better. And that's the unfortunate thing, because we know they're not going to grow as fast as they promised. Thank you, John. But that's what it is. It's like the friend keep asking for money. He's going to get back. Like, after a while, you're like, no. You come back with what you promised. I'm not giving you any more money. And then he's like, oh, okay. Then what's he going to do? He's going to do that stuff. They're going to shut things down to make them look better and trim all the fat, shut down studios, cancel games, do all those things to make them look streamlined, to not be as bloated. And the consumer hurts out of that thing, because then we lose things because they spent with ignorance, because they thought that the great news of them spending money was going to give them that great PR. But the thing is that and this is what I said last year, everybody was so enamored about how much money Microsoft was spending, and nobody asked what would the results be of that spending. People will call you a hater of this deal and all this other stuff because you asked that question. Well, they're spending so much money. What do they get? What do we get? No one cares about them. What do we get out of it? And look at your year of 2024. What did you get from Microsoft? You got a scam Diablo pulled out of a new service. They increased the price of their services. They said they wouldn't do. They put all their day one stuff behind a higher paywall. And then they put their games that you thought they were going to lock down and add to their portfolio, and they put it on their competition. So what did you get out of that? And they shut down studios, laid off a bunch of people, and canceled games. And rebranded their Halo franchise while it's still actively going. So great that they were able to shit on the thing that's still supposed to be another 7 years in existence. Good marketing there. And your year-over-years are down. And spending will be, and hardware will be down again when they announce their financials in another week or two. But when I was reading that article, I was like, this AI thing, this push, this spending, this investment, it's so funny because I remember when they threw all that money at ChatGPT signed a deal with Apple. They took the money from Microsoft and went to Apple with it. And I'm like, Microsoft, you're such a fool. You're like that stupid drunk guy that just gives out money. Like, yo, just go up. Do you remember when they were giving out the 10 years of Call of Duty? Do you remember? Like, NVIDIA was like, hey, Microsoft, what about you? You're giving out 10 years. We'll take it. And Microsoft was like, sure, we'll give you 10 years. Woo, booster ride, we'll give you. Remember, they were just throwing it out there like some drunkard. Not even thinking about, like, they were just like, yeah, sure, who wants 10 years? Who wants 10 years of Call of Duty? And NVIDIA's like, shit, we'll take it in our cloud, thanks. They just were throwing it away. No rhyme or reason, no strategy. They were just offering. It's like, yo, why wouldn't you tap into that person that's just giving out money for free? Yo, somebody stand outside your house and say, I'm giving away $1,000. Who wants it? And watch all your neighbors come out. You don't even pay me back. Just here's $1,000. Who's going to say no? Last year, Microsoft was throwing out 10 years of Call of Duty like it was a goddamn, like they were cheese puffs. No, who wants 10 years? NVIDIA's like, what about us? So like, yeah, sure, take it. What about Black Nuts?
I can go directly to Black Nuts.
They signed a deal with Ubisoft. I feel bad for them. Black Nuts had pride. They're like, you're not touching these nuts. But Phil didn't do a deal with Black Nuts. But that's all right. Black Nuts had their pride. They're like, we don't need this shit. They took the high road, the Black Nuts. Good. They don't need no deal with Microsoft. That's why they're proud. I'm proud. I like to have them as the sponsors of the Gaming Grindhouse, Black Nut Studio, Black Nut Gaming over there, Black Nuts Cloud. They took the high road.
I can go directly to Black Nuts.
They took the right. They don't need that. But Microsoft was out there. Bahamas like pause. But like that's the thing. Like everybody was so enamored by how much money they were spending. But nobody said the results. And that's what you got. And I just thought it was interesting seeing that thing. Like, hey, the money's dried up, Phil. Like he found out this year, like, oh damn, it's a business. It's a Phil.
Black Ops 6 day one.
It's a business,
right? Like
some people said I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, most people in this room have probably been used to spending $60-$70 on it every year. Now, if they're already subscribing to Game Pass,
and
good to go.
But it's a choice. Like we didn't say to anybody, you have to subscribe to play. If you want to buy Black Ops, it's great. It's great for us. It's great for the developer. If you want to subscribe, it's also great. Like I want to give you the choice on how you play your games and who you play with. Our commitment to our Xbox customers is you're going to get the opportunity to buy or subscribe to the game. We're going to support the game on other screens. And you are going to see more of our games on more platforms. And we just see that as a benefit to the franchises that we're building. And we see that from players, and the players love to be able to play.
The players love to be able to play.
Thank you.
There you go.
Zoinks. But yeah, it's just very interesting. As a corporation themselves, they are spending so much money to try to say me too and be part of the Joneses that they their results are not there. And the problem is that when it comes time to pay the piper, if you spent all this money, where are the results of your spending? And Microsoft is sitting there going, yeah, we're last. Like last year, Microsoft's like, let us buy Activision so we could compete. And now you're seeing this year they're down 55% in console sales. They're last. They're putting their games on the competition. He's like, Sony is this, and we need to compete. Let us like, Satya, what are you talking about? Let you compete? You're worse this year than you were last year, and then you're $80 billion in the hole this year. So not only are you worse this year, but you're also $80 billion less richer. So. You were talking like, let us compete, CMA. Let us buy them. We'll compete. Well, you bought them. You begged to spend $80 billion. You begged. We made you spend it. And now what happened? 3-1. Right, Night Friday. 3-4 or 3-1. Satya, what are we doing here? And that's the Gaming Grindhouse. Grinders, hit that like button, share it out. They spent $80 billion to be competing. And what happened?
Start by bringing pen and men. Sea of Thieves, high-fi, rushing round at games. Over to PlayStation and Switch. And we will say that exclusives don't matter anymore. And then when we get Starfield ready for the pitch, big booty Bobby and Baloo walked out with the bag, and now left with all these IPs. What the hell are we supposed to do? $80 billion, gotta make a splash. To be relevant, we'll go on.
And these will be updated.
Holding back. Led by Phil and Booty, we'll bring the games everywhere. No something, it's time to show we care.
And there it is. They spent it all. But Grinders. What more to say? Except tune in to the Gaming Grindhouse on Monday night. Monday won't be a show on Monday. I have a thing to do, so we will be doing a show probably on Tuesday. So on the 15th, there'll be a Gaming Grindhouse on the 15th. So mark your calendars for that one. Because Monday I'll be out. So no Gaming Grindhouse on Monday. There'll be a Gaming Grindhouse on Tuesday. So just keep it locked here for the Game Grindhouse. And probably might want to try to stream this weekend. It's a crazy weekend, but I'm going to try to see if I get some more content out there over the weekend. But yeah, shout out to all the new members. Hit that like button, share it out, subscribe here. We got a couple of new subscribers tonight and a bunch of members. Thank you so much. We're going to get that new emoji in the house. So just keep gifting members, signing up, upgrading, doing all the good stuff. So support the channel, and I'm going to keep bringing you the goods. So thank you again, everybody. And shout out to have a good weekend, and talk to everyone later. See ya.